EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the San Antonio Express and the Arizona Cardinals. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. It's second down. A timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
54 is Mike. Check to Wood. 54. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Spot.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Murray's pass.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Right there. 54 Mike. Get the ball. 54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And you're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
And 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Three and a half to go, first quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Number tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Check the backer.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's back. You know, I sat down with my accountant and said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Here I come. Hey. Watch the safety creep. 49, check 49.
Now Jones, and he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch it work, watch it pay, watch it work.
Switch up, switch up. 54 Mike.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 27. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 6.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Cardinals 7, Express nothing.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And they'll get this down to the 10. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Back at the 8-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA and power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The field goal is good.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, You're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Come on, QB, come on. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Easy, quick. Check 4, switch.
This is Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Ball carrier.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Bandit. 58, boys, 58, Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Ready? 58, right over there. Yeah.
From the gun, Murray. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll run It's Jones.
Ronald Jones.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
54.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Murray off play action. And he connects with Ertz. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Murray. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Stick guy. Stick guy. Sure. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Who that? Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike. Hey, come on up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Here you go. Win championships, baby. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming. And 58 is Mike. Shit. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
On play action, it's Murray. And that's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now Jackson going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Murray now on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 49 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
21. Express 16.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 27, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. And even 50 yards.
23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Easy, quick. Check them team.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Montez Sweat drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Jackson on 1st down. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson, completion here to Claypool. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Complete to Chase Claypool. A gain of
this offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Saquon Barkley. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 58, right over there. Yeah.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing, the interception. If he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
That's good.
A huge play there for Arizona. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let him know. Let him know.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
58.
Murray now. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
32. Express.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3. Fourth quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
San Antonio first down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Barkley. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Saquon Barkley.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle from the 47. It's 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. John Simon that time coming through to make the play. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. They go play action with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down by
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on fourth down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball.